Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Yes, it is a JoyToy Warhammer 40k triple bill. 3 figures we're going to look at today. We have 2 Ultramarines and we have an Imperial Fists. So I have Ultramarines Primaris Captain, we have a Ultramarines Veteran Intercessor, and we have the Imperial Fists Primaris Captain. And it'll be interesting to see the differences between him and the Ultramarines version. Now, I've taken the cellophane off, but I haven't unboxed any of the contents or looked inside. Back of the captain. Looks pretty cool. I don't think he'll have a card because he's not a named figure. But looks quite nice. I like the look of that. Back of the Intercessor. I think I prefer him to the captain, possibly. Looks pretty cool again. And then back of the Imperial Fist. Now, these new boxes are quite nice. I'm not sure if this is the new standard or if it's for the more premium figures. Now, these are all 12 cm tall, according to the front of the box. Now, he does look possibly the best. Okay, I am going to pause this and I'm going to unbox them and then set them up, and we'll get back into it and we'll take a look. So I'll be back in an instant for you guys. See you in a moment. Okay, here they are in all their glory, and I was correct in my guess that there was no card inside. They are not named characters. Also, something which many of you may not know, the cards are only for the Chinese market. So if you're outside of China and you get a card, that was a bonus. Okay, so they say 12 cm. Let's do that first. Got my little tape measure here. Pretty much bang on the button to the top of the head, about 12 cm. Obviously, these guys look a bit shorter. Well, he does because his legs are splayed apart. Very, very nice looking figures. Let's have a close look at the figures and the accessories. Now, I will say this, they all come with the same 4 extra hands, 2 pairs of extra hands we've seen with the body 2.0. These guys also come with an empty holster. So they've got a holster here with a gun in. They come with an empty holster, but they don't come with a gun. Whereas this guy comes with a full holster, which you can just about make out there. And he comes with a gun, but not an empty holster, which I'm not quite sure of the logic of that. Surely, if you come with an empty holster, you should come with a gun as well. But never mind, that's just my thinking. Okay, let's look at the captain first. He is a very nice looking figure. I'm quite digging this white and blue. I don't want to see it all the time, but I think it looks pretty cool. Looks quite nice on the details there. Loving that sort of a Romanesque sort of part down there. Very, very nice. Pretty nice on the heavy inking. Again, there's no edge highlighting. They won't be doing that again, I don't believe. But that is a nice looking figure. One note. To talk about accessory, his sword is nice and long with the Ultramarine U there, the skull in the center. These little guns like this, you can take out the little ammo clip, the little magazine there. Okay, let's put him back. Let's look at the veteran here. Same gun, can take out the magazine as well. He's basically the same figure with a few cosmetic details that are different. But he does look good. I quite like that going around there, and a nice U on the sword. Nice parts on the forearms, but same as the captain. Fantastic looking figure. Anyone who's into Space Marines, even if you're not into Ultramarines, these are fantastic. And you see I've got him posed with his back foot on the toes. Let's get a little zoom in. Okay, last one. So this is the Imperial Fist. We'll look at his alternate head, his helmeted head first. Pretty nice. It's nice that it's matching up this binocle eye with the actual unhelmeted head not Bionicle, that's a Lego brand, Bionic Eye. And then he comes with his little gun with which sidearm, which we've seen previously too. And the actual figure himself, lovely head sculpt on that, really nice. And the way you got the inking on the mouth, you got the separation on the teeth, is fantastic. Nice new on the shoulder pad. I think we've not seen this before. That looks pretty cool. Really quite big raised skull on his knee there. The gun we've seen previously. He feels like he's the best value for money out of the three. I'm not sure if he's the same price, can't remember. Because he comes with more stuff and it feels like he's more unique than the other two. The other two are unique. He feels like he's more unique. There's more unique parts to him currently than the other two have. Plus, obviously, you have the helmeted, unhelmeted heads. Very nice. Now, they are all going to have exactly the same... I'm telling a lie. They won't have exactly the same articulation. This guy will have the worst shoulder articulation because those big ridges he's got on his shoulder there. But pretty much identical articulation. So I will show on one and I'll show the differences. So another difference is on the Imperial Fist articulation, this top part here can turn. It can't turn on the Ultramarines version because it's connected into places. So head, there's your very small movement on the up and down there, that does have it. There we go. Stiff, side to side is pretty good, and you can turn. Arms will be all the way around. Just watch out for the backpack there. This one's a bit more difficult because that rather large ridge, but you can do it. Lateral raises, we're going to really come a cropper. He's getting to there on his right. On his left, it's going to pop out, unfortunately. So, you know, I'm hoping they'll do, if not a body 3, a body 2.5 and change that shoulder articulation some more. So it's not great on the lateral raise, unfortunately. However, the bicep bend, if you get in the right position, this one maybe not because of his forearm parts, is normally 90 degrees or over. He's got about 90 degrees there. What is amazing though is this wrist articulation. So good with using a barbell joint. Really good wrist articulation. So, you know, he can get his arm across, he can get his gun almost flat, or he can get his gun flat to his chest if he wants, because the nice bicep swivel and the wrist articulation there. There is upper body trunk, which is great for your side to side and your forwards backwards, not so much for your turning, but you can turn from the waist, forwards backwards from the waist and the upper body trunk for really good articulation, and also on the side. Hips, armour and bits and bobs getting away so they don't go too far on the outwards. Forwards is pretty good for the bulk, all things considered. Backwards, again, pretty good for the bulk. There is a thigh twist on these figures at the top. There is a... oh my word, I don't want to bend that one. That feels really like it's going to break. There is a double kneecap. There we go. And that is very tight considering the bulk. This one does have it. You can see in the back. But I'm going to have to probably use hot water on that or a hairdryer. Well, I don't have any hair, so no hairdryer. Because that is really going to snap, I think, if I push it. So do be careful with these. And then feet, there's a boot turn, there's a dorsiflexation and tippy toe, and there is toe articulation. It's the same articulation on the others too. I think the only thing left to do now is just get our Imperial Fist one and change his head around to get a look what it's like with the other head on. Let's see if I can do this on camera, if it's not too difficult. A bit difficult. If you can't do it and you don't want to use hot water, what you can do with pliers, yes, with pliers, is I put his head on backwards there, is go underneath, and then normally if you just don't even squeeze tight, just pivot, it comes off. You don't want to squeeze tight because you'll get teeth mark on your head. Now, something I've just realised is this head comes with its own ball, which means I definitely need pliers to get this one out, maybe. In fact, I would be tempted to take this one out the head, because that one should be fixed into the body normally. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to come with its own bolt or not, but it's definitely got one. Yeah, look at the size of that bad boy. That is a thick end and a thin end. I don't want to take that out of the body. Okay, so will this fit on nicely? Yep, just dropped his gun, but oh yeah. I mean, that unhelmeted head is awesome, but that helmeted head I just think looks much better. But those teeth again are just fantastic on this head. This gun is not the best fit for the hands. The hands are really good. They actually hold really quite tightly, so that's good. But this gun just feels a little bit difficult for him, even though he can do it. Another 3 fantastic releases from JoyToy. I'm so glad that I'm still all in on this range, though my space is begging me not to be, and my bank account often says, please don't spend any more. They do look fantastic. If you enjoy this sort of content, please consider joining Patreon, link in the top right of your screen now. Also subscribe to this channel and check out the videos. It's over 1,000 view guys to enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.